This is a British Armed Forces 24-hour cold climate operational ration pack, weighing 3 pounds 2 ounces or 1,436 grams and containing a massive 5,500 calories. That's 1,500 more than your standard ORP, accommodating for the extra calorie requirements on cold climate missions. Now that is a British 24-hour general purpose. It weighs 4 pounds 4.3 ounces or 1,933 grams, and it contains 4,000 calories. That's not bad. Yet the difference, this cold weather 24-hour ration requires significantly more water to rehydrate. And the thing is, 5,500 calories, that's still not even quite enough. A lot of times soldiers will burn upwards of 6,000. Anyway, let's give this a look. Okay, so right off the bat, freeze-dried custard with mixed fruit, 77 grams. Cream, custard powder, wow, that sounds pretty decadent. Fruit and nut mix. Beverage base, tropical flavor. Freeze-dried oat and milk breakfast. 1 portion, net weight, 100 grams. Powdered milk, oats, and sugar. Nice and simple. So they give you a freeze-dried custard with mixed fruit and oat and milk breakfast. Yeah, this thing is really high in carbs and fat. Low protein. Potato puree with chicken. That sounds like a really nice, hearty meal right there. Okay. Here's your accessory pack. It's cherry-flavored boiled sweets. Yeah, it's pretty much MRE cheese. There's the fruit cake. Oh yeah, biscuits brown. I always feel like that's a nice, stage name. Stem ginger oat biscuits, 50 grams. Let's grab the rest out. Some tissues. Oh yeah, smooth peanut butter. Peanut butter and cheese spread. Roasted and salted peanuts, a sesame seed bar, cookies and cream flavored cereal bar, probably Orifo brand, hot chocolate drink, orange flavor, pretty exotic, energy drink powder, orange, like an isotonic beverage base. This is a 100 gram Britannia Superfine, nice, smooth and velvety milk chocolate, specially blended for melt-in-the-mouth creaminess. Then a Tutti Frutti drink powder with sugar and sweeteners. The accessory pack. Matches. 2 packs of V6 and 1 pack of strong mint chewing gum. 6 water purification tablets, each treat 1 liter. 2 alcohol-free antibacterial wipes. 2 18-gram packs of 3-in-1 coffee. 2 large packs of sugar. They look like they're about 15 grams each. Shovel spork. And then 2 3-in-1 teas. It is quite the layout. Let's first start off with breakfast. Okay, and for breakfast, we're going to be starting the day off right with those stem ginger oat biscuits to go along with both 3-in-1 teas. The smooth peanut butter and cheese spread to go on top of biscuits brown. A sesame seed bar. That freeze-dried oat and milk breakfast is our main course. And to top it all off and rehydrate with some fruit-flavored energy drink powder. Orange. Alright, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by rehydrating the freeze-dried oat and milk breakfast. There's a lot of powdered milk in there. Calls for 130 milliliters. It's not much. We'll start with that. We'll fold that down this way. Let's check out that tea. and that fruit flavored energy drink. Ooh, that has a strong smell of citrus. I love how it's not overdone with any kind of food coloring, just a light amount. Getting down with biscuits brown. Oh yeah. I mean, they last a long time. That's a really long time. I've eaten some from the 80s. They were okay. These smell great. Just that hearty oat and whole grain little bits at the bottom. A light sweetness and a perfect satisfying crunch, and they're not overly dry either. They're not too thirst provoking. That's always a good sound. It means good things are happening. Alright, there you go. Look at those buttes. What's the kind of thing that should be on an hors d'oeuvre tray? Stem ginger oat biscuits. Look at these. They maintain their shape. You get 5 of them. Those have a fair amount of ginger. They don't shortchange you, that's for sure. The sesame seed bar. There's only one way to eat this without breaking one of your, molars. Look at that. And look at this. You can't chew it. I was in an airport a couple years ago, broke my upper left 6-year molar. After the root canal and everything, the cap, I think it was like $1,600 or $1,700 in dental bills because of one of those. I was like, why is my tooth sharp? Running my tongue over, I was like, I just swallowed half my tooth, great. And then had to get on this flight. Anyway, so yeah, don't ever chew those, you soak them. That's the only way to eat it. I don't know if this will be good, but put some of that on there too. Yeah, this is ready. This is almost indescribably delectable. Just the light sweetness. It's not overly sweet. The oatmeal, it's not mushy. There's a fair texture to it. It's mostly milk. And it's like I just want to drink it. The oatmeal that is so easy to eat. You don't have to chew it at all. You down it real quick before it, gets cold. And that's easy to do. It's mostly milk. There's really not much oatmeal there. That seems like full cream or something. This is not healthy. It doesn't matter if you're out in the snow. Well, I'm not, but somebody is right now. I want to find more of that. Like, why can't you get something like this in the camping supply section? Is beyond me. Everybody be getting this. Oh wait, the sesame seed bar. Look, it's gone. And that's about the only safe way to eat this thing. Alright, so like, really, I would eat it like this over breaking my tooth any day of the year. Oh, lost that. You still can't chew it, it'll pull a filling. It's like total garbage. Ration item. I hate these things. I really do. With like a weird passion. Let's just scoop in here. I have no respect for the sesame seed bar. Well, actually I do. I have like that weird fearful respect, like the kind you do with like a great white shark. I mean, look what it did to my tea. I bet you everyone out in England hates me for this. My apologies for what I did to the tea. But, ooh, actually that's pretty good. That's like a new invention. I'm just kidding. It just tastes like delicious tea with weird little floaty bits in it. It's alright. It's smooth and full-bodied, like English breakfast tea with a perfect amount of, sugar and milk. That's like the best instant tea you can get. A stem ginger oat biscuit's like almost spicy with ginger, and it builds up. By the time you eat all 5, you're really tasting ginger. And I'm regretting putting the cheese on that 1/2. That's just ridiculous. But outside of that, I feel like so far, so good. And they give you all this rich, high dense calorie, high fat, high sugar, kind of addictive, foods. Okay, that was really good. Whoa. That was unreal. I like to dip the stem ginger oat biscuits, dunk them. Biscuits brown, perfect base for pâtés or spreads. Never had it with MRE cheese. Oh wait, hey look, I lucked out. Look how it fell. That's like hitting the lottery. I should go get a scratch-off ticket. Sorry about that. That's like truly delicious Gatorade. It'd be like if Gatorade reduced their food coloring and then added in actual powdered fruit juice in with it to make it taste real. That's what that is right there. It's like Gatorade 2.0. Great way to rehydrate. You're gonna need it. Out in a cold climate, you actually need to increase your fluid intake, immensely, like pretty much double it. Well, the peanut butter itself is very sweet, actually. Yeah, it's notably sweeter than standard US MRE, peanut butter. Actually, hold on. Cheese and peanut butter on biscuits brown. Anyway, let's take it over to lunch. Okay, and we're back with lunch. Pretty much the only savory item is the roasted and salted peanuts in the middle here. Everything else, pretty decadent. Freeze-dried custard with mixed fruit. 100-gram milk chocolate bar, 2 3-in-1 coffees, cherry-flavored boiled sweets, a tropical-flavored drink powder, and a cookies and cream flavored cereal bar. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off with rehydrating that freeze-dried custard. Whoa, look at that stuff. It's pretty yellow. Get that out of there. Look at that. Looks like cornmeal and blackberries and currants and little pieces of raspberry. The dried milk smells fresh. I'm gonna just start with that. Add more as needed. Here, I gotta smell this. Wow, that just smells like heavy cream. Yeah, I'm gonna mix this in. Add a little bit more. You don't want to add too much to something like this. The 3-in-1 coffee. Just put them both in a mess cup. That's the way to go. Yeah, it just smells like chemicals. The 3-in-1 coffees in British rations never smell great until you add the water. It's just like a weird, strong smell. tropical beverage base. Ooh, wow. It has a artificial banana smell that's like very artificial. Okay, the roasted and salted peanuts. It's like the only real food you're getting in this whole meal. That and a little bit of fruit they give you in this. Everything else is candy. Look at that. It's a nice little hiss. Oop. Let's try that again. There we go. Those look pretty good. Nice. Cookies and cream cereal bar. Yeah, it's these things. Look at this. I mean, look at how black that is. So much cocoa. That's a raisin. You can barely even see it. It has a very rich and distinct cocoa smell. It's very unique. Cherry boiled sweets. A staple of British ORPs. You can share them. Great for on the go. Wow, look at that. No bloom. I mean, this ration's fresh. It's like a year old. But that is a beaut. Yeah, and I didn't add too much water. This is perfect. If anything, it's a bit thick. That's way better than if it's too runny. The last one's mostly milk. This one has a lot more substance. Let's try this out. The texture is incredible. Great follow-up of tart fruit. The raspberry tastes like it's fresh. I mean, freeze-dried fruit, once it's rehydrated, just tastes like really ripe and kind of mushy, fresh fruit. And that's fine. That's perfect. This is a very rich and not overly sweet. Seems like it has like a cornmeal mixed with a heavy cream, sugar, and fruit. And it's very simple. It tastes really natural and extremely rich. I mean, look at this. It doesn't quite taste like a dessert. You know, I was expecting some kind of overly sweet, you know, ration item dessert. But this actually seems not only nourishing and, you know, very natural, but it'll actually give you good energy and it's not going to bog you down. The black currant really just tastes like blueberry and a tart, creamy, rich, like cornmeal, essentially, with fruit. Couldn't even stop eating it. I gotta try some chocolate. Whoa. It's really soft. It has a certain polyglycerol emulsifier in this chocolate. It's like milk chocolate that's still a little bit more stable than usual. Yeah, it almost seems waxy, but there's no wax in it. No wax binder or anything like it. It really makes it unique. A delicious milk chocolate that, although is, you know, milk chocolate, a low cocoa content, and it's almost cheap tasting, it's still oddly satisfying. It's coffee. You know, you wouldn't even have to be a coffee drinker. You could enjoy this. It's like a light roast with a fair amount of milk. The sugar actually doesn't seem like it's, even though the portion is 19 grams of sugar in there, it doesn't seem like it's overly sweet. So that's nice. Still strong. It's not like too watered down or anything. It's satisfying coffee. It doesn't smell good before you add water. And actually, here. Yeah, it really doesn't smell that great. It smells like cheap, you know, motel coffee or something like that, but it does the job. Some peanuts, throw this in the middle to make yourself feel like you're eating some food. Chase some real nutrition in the middle of a bunch of empty calories, and you know, that keeps you hungry. That is the essence of this ration. Oh yeah. It tastes better than ever when you're like that. Get one savory item per meal. That's what they did here. Oh boy. Tropical beverage base. Oh, it just smells like a noxious chemical. A fake banana smell. Like that's, I don't know who could get intrigued or tricked into thinking this is like alluring is beyond me. Let's try it. Yeah, it tastes like, whoa, I just drank way more of that than I should have. This is a nice little glow. If this was warm, I would think it was something else. It is a cheap, artificial, tropical flavor that is insulting to the palate. Alright, so then the cookies and cream. Awesome. Cereal bar. Oh wow. This was way too sweet, but has a very high cocoa content. You can taste the raisins. I mean, a fair amount of dried fruit. A nice Rice Crisp crunch. That's very satisfying and a little bit of a creaminess. So when they say cookies and cream, a chocolate cream Rice Crisp cereal bar with raisins. Cherry boiled sweet. Oh yeah, these things, they almost always stick on the wrapper. That's pretty normal. Well, it's okay. This is one of your lesser of the boiled sweets. My favorite, lemon and black currant. Strawberry is pretty good too. Cherry just kind of has that artificial cherry flavor. Not that great. I'm just gonna stand here and eat a nice big old cluster of peanuts. In about 4 hours here, I'm gonna take it over to dinner. Okay, and for dinner we got a potato puree with chicken for our main course, and our beverages, orange flavored hot chocolate, and then that tutti frutti drink, tropical fruit and nut mix, and for dessert, a fruit cake. Alright, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off with rehydrating that main. No silica packet. Not that I can see. Nope. Barely any scent. It's pretty much odorless. I'm only going to fill it that much. We'll stir that in. The cocoa beverage base. We'll just drop this directly in this mess cup. Got my blue kettle. I like that thing, it's blue. Alright. Orange beverage base. Whoa, just a bunch of cocoa powder just shot up in my nose. There's a nice, like, orange oil. Like a natural orange smell to it. Should just leave it like that. You just add a little bit more water, but not much. They want you to add 500 milliliters. That's like 20 ounces or something. That's way too much. That's like a canteen cup. They want you making a chocolate drink. There you go. There's just a little extra water, not a super full canteen cup. This is gonna make a perfect hot chocolate. That's the way to do it. Like use 2/3, like 300 milliliters. How about that? You know, 300, 325. When they say 500, look, 500 milliliters hot water and stir. I mean, it's a 60-gram portion. There's tons of sugar. I think like 40 grams of sugar in this. And like 4.5 grams of protein. British hot chocolate, and then the Dutch hot chocolate, you know, in rations. It's the best. The fruitcake just hanging out in there. You know, if I didn't open this, I wonder how long. I mean, it says best before 2021, but I'm curious, it being fruitcake, I wonder how long it would really last. I mean, it has margarine, and I don't see nuts in the ingredients list. That's a beaut. Tropical fruit and nut mix. The item nobody ever wanted. Sorry, you'll see. Oh, it has a light fermented coconut smell, and that's it. Not very appetizing. Oh boy, that tutti frutti beverage base. Oh, it's just a chemical. Cannot explain it. Fake fruit. The main course. It's probably ready. Oh yeah. Let me test this out. See if the mashed potatoes are too dry or if they're fully reconstituted or what. They look perfect. That's just a nice chicken and mashed potatoes. Real thick, you know, slightly underhydrated. And that's really, again, the way to go. I've done it so many times, I'm like just sick of messing that up. You know, where you overhydrate a freeze-dried main. This is perfect. That's how you get your flavor and the texture that you really want. It tastes like just real deal home cooked meal. I mean, best thing I've eaten all day. And that's what they want you to do. This would have been eaten on the go. Same with that. This would have been the last thing you probably eat in the day. You know, unless you eat it before all the sweets, or you don't eat enough, you don't finish the ration. Physiological changes, you'll start losing weight, and quick in a cold climate, along with sluggishness and everything. You need the extra carbs and fat. Let's check this out. Banana, papaya, looks like golden raisin, regular raisin, pineapple, peanuts, coconut. The coconut, as always, has the flavor of grass. Like every time I ever have these, tastes like blades of grass. And this is an identical chlorophyll flavor. The rest of it is fair. The peanuts, they're like under roasted. Very bland. The fruit is too sweet, but that's alright. The banana, not easy to chew. It's definite points off. You need stuff that's easy to eat for, you know, soldiers. You don't need anything that's going to potentially hurt their teeth or be too difficult to chew. Go back to some real food. Smooth, creamy potatoes, mashed potatoes, and the chicken has dark meat flavor. Even though I think it's white meat, I'm pretty sure they add some kind of chicken stock back in to flavor it. Very simple. Outside of that, maybe like a light onion. That's it. There's really nothing else to that. It's like, it's almost bland, but considering it's, again, some of the only real food you get in the ration, it's like a blessing. The orange hot chocolate is odd. I mean, it's very creamy, delicious flavor. I mean, the hot chocolate itself, very good quality, a lot of sugar and dried milk. It's very rich. It goes down easy. The fruitcake. Look at that, just filled with fruit. It feels like I'm eating a delicious, extra raisins added bran muffin. This doesn't taste like a fruitcake, it tastes like a bran muffin. The fruitcake, it's the best part of the ration. This is like something that would make me want to find this ration again. I'm like sad thinking about this fruitcake on long, lonely nights, you know. Man. Just picked up orange peel. So it is officially now a fruitcake. Before it was like a Raisin Bran muffin in a square. I mean, this will get your fiber in. I hate to wash it down with something like this. Look at this stuff. It's got a disgusting flat, non-carbonated energy drink flavor to it. It's an abomination. Here, actually, I don't even want this on the tray. I'm just gonna set it over there. Just like the tropical or that grapefruit or the cola, they're all terrible. Such chickeny mashed potatoes. This is like true comfort food. You know, for only 400 calories, this main's pretty filling. Lower protein. I'll bet you this whole ration is like 12% protein. Maybe even 10. Well, that about does it. British 24-hour cold climate operational ration pack. Not the best food and certainly not the most healthy. But it's still a very good quality and they definitely give you enough calories. You're not losing nearly as much weight as pretty much any other cold weather ration ever made for an individual soldier out in the field. Definitely some awesome food, and I'd say well suited for what it was designed for. Well, anyway, this is Steve 1989. I hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.